Today we are going to talk about the movie called Total Recall, which was released in the year 2012. And if you also like watching futuristic science fiction movies like me, then this movie is going to be a top-notch element in your list. So now, without wasting any time, let's come directly towards the main storyline of this story, in the beginning of which it is told that about 1,000 years have passed since our present time on the Earth, where now only two places are left worth living. One. So Britain and Australia are situated at two different ends of the world. Now the rich people have shifted to UFB, Britain, and the poor people live in Australia, which is also called a colony. And these people have to travel from the daily colony to UFB to run their lives. And for this travel, a special center line or travel line has been made, which has been named Fall, which takes one to the farthest part of the world in just 17 minutes to the second. He makes you travel to the end, after which the scene shifts to one of the lead characters of the story called Carl, who is running away from some enemies at this time. He may get a ransom, but nothing should happen to you. And how should we do that? You have to take care of that key also. There is another way open here. You should quickly get out of here, but Carl loved Melina more than his life, so he sends her ahead. Just then some soldiers come from behind with their futuristic guns. Together they capture her, and Carl is separated from Melina, and then we see that it was just a dream, where we see his current wife Lori, who asks Carl if she is back with him. You had scary dreams, and in these dreams are you alone, or is there someone else with you? Where Carl says that no, I am always alone. Some soldiers are seen attacking me, and suddenly I die, and I wake up. Now the Lori here was a special agent, so he has to go out to serve the police, and here Carl is sitting alone at home watching TV, in which the news is coming that there is a man named Matthias for the colony who runs a rebel group. He believes that the people of UFB who are very rich always exploit the poor, and they are led by a minister named Kohei Gun. But despite having such strong security and futuristic soldiers, till date he has not been able to find Matthias. After which we are shown a scene from his locality, where he goes down to work and meets his friend Harry. Carl asks Harry, "Friend, don't you think it is wrong to do the same thing every day? Repeat, work 12 hours a day. Go from one end of the world to another and work as laborers. Don't you and I need any change in our lives?" Where Harry says that, "Brother, we are poor people. We need to work to earn money. It will have to be done." And anyway, this fall is about to start. So basically the fall, this was a kind of train which was going to take them from the colony to UFB, from Australia to Britain, in just 17 minutes. When they reach the middle, the force of gravity becomes reverse. So for a few moments, things present around start flying, and then these people reach their site, get ready, and today a fresher also came to work in their group. His name was Merrick, and now as he was new, the responsibility of teaching him the work was of the old ones. The artisan is given to our Carl. Now Carl and Merrick sit down and start working. They are repairing the old soldiers who had gone bad. Carl asks him that you are in the UF, that is, in Britain. Then why did you come here to work in the colony? You are rich. To which Mary said that the life there seemed fake to me, and anyway, there is a service called Rekall which can turn our memories into reality. You can feel good by being whatever you want. You can become the king of Mars or the leader of a mafia gang. No one cares about you. Will you stop me? I have already gone there 3 times. If it is good, I will give you a card. Go and meet Engineer McLean. He will help you. And after finishing his shift, when Carl reaches his boss for a salary hike, he says that it has been 7 years that I am working on the same salary, and I deserve a little increment. His boss said that there is already a lot of staff, and if you want to work, then do it, or else you will be fired from the job. You will be fired, and someone else will be appointed in your place, and now with the same old boring life, Carl reaches his home again, but his wife Lori, who was late after going to work today, has not come home yet. So she had left a message for Carl that she will be coming home a little late. So here he goes down to the society to have a drink, where he also meets his friend Harry. Both of them sit together and talk. They drink beer, and a distressed Carl tells him about his condition. "Friend, this life doesn't feel like it's mine. Sometimes I think that maybe my reality is something else, but till today I have never been able to feel it. By the way, Harry, what do you say? Should we go to the recall service once?" To which Harry says that you are too drunk, go straight to your house. And don't go to Kay's house. But at this time, only Merrick's memories of recall service were going on in Carl's mind. So he goes straight to the recall service, where the receptionist asks him, "Do you want to become the richest person of this century, or live the life of a great athlete, or how about the story of a double agent?" To which Carl says that yes, it sounds a bit interesting, but this experiment is worth it. Before starting the mission, the engineer gives him a warning that if you are the same person in real life, then these memories will be of no use to you. On top of that, our machine will also get damaged, to which Carl assures him that no sir, there is no such thing. I am a common citizen and work as a laborer in the colony. You start your experiment now and put a tag on it. It is installed, and as soon as the machine is started, the engineer says that no, you lied to me. So the muscle is a double agent in life too, and then we see that many soldiers come and hold Carl at gunpoint. Then suddenly old memories start coming in Carl's mind that he was a fighter, and then he fights with all of them and kills all those soldiers one by one. He also understands this. I don't understand how a normal person like me can deal with so many well-trained soldiers in just one go. There must be something wrong, that's why the other soldiers called for backup from their team. He also had a special gun which was kept in this room. A lot of cameras are fitted inside through which the soldiers standing outside are able to track the complete location of Carl sitting inside. Carl understood that a big danger is definitely going to come upon him, so he tries to get out of here as soon as possible. He first reaches his home after escaping from those soldiers and tells Lori that at this time, I am in danger, and maybe that danger can come to you too, so we have to leave this house as soon as possible. But then we viewers come to know that Lori, who was a policewoman, starts performing her duty. And she was about to catch Carl and hand him over to the police, but then Carl takes her on gunpoint and asks her to tell me, what are you hiding from me? Whether I had any past life or my memories have been changed, and what about you? How long have you been living with me? To which Lori replied that you were a special agent of the UFB. Your name is Hauser, and your memories were altered because you have a special code that is needed by our enemy rebel group, Matthias. And to hide that from him, we had changed our memories. Now, as soon as Carl finds out this truth, the first thing he does is to kill himself. In order to save him, he breaks free from the lorry and runs for a long distance. However, some soldiers also start chasing him, but Hauser, who is an expert in fighting, defeats all those soldiers, after which suddenly he gets a call on the gadget in his hand. He gets a call from his old friend Martin, who asks him, how are you? Your signal was off for a long time, but today, as soon as I got your signal, I called you. You told me the number of a special safe. And he also said that whenever needed, remind me of this number, and after the call gets disconnected, a message comes on it. First bang box 1549 after. This information, he takes a piece of glass, and first of all, he takes the gadget in his hand. He takes out the gadget on which calling service was available. However, some other kids sitting there pick up that gadget. Now, while tracking that gadget, police soldiers and Lori also reach there, who ask where Carl went while the kids say, we don't know, we just dropped this gadget here. At the same time, Lori gets a message from her commissioner Kohei Gun, who says that you were given only a small job of becoming his wife, and you could not even do that properly. That important information, that address of Matthias, was given to us by him. You had to get it out, and that special code also had to be extracted, but you failed in that. On which Lori says that, sir, don't worry. I will catch Hauser as soon as possible, and anyway, he is one of us. Teach that agent. I also know all the methods mentioned here. On the other side, we can see Carl, i.e. Hauser, who has reached the first bank at this time, and after telling the code, he reaches his safe, from which he gets a box. After entering the code on this box, he finds some passports in a shape, changing machine inside it. Along with this, he also finds an old video of himself in which he was telling himself that if you are watching this video, yes, this means that your memory has been tampered with, your memories have been replaced as soon as possible. Take this key and reach your home address. There, you will get further information. Now he gets a small key. This key is similar to the crypto key that Superman got in Man of Steel. Now taking this key, he directly reaches the fall. Now what happens there in the fall is that he had reached there in a different form with the help of his form changing machine, but the detection control machine detects him somewhere, and then the police starts chasing him here. But there is a lot of firing, and different types of soldiers also start chasing him. And here comes one of my favorite scenes of this movie. After watching which I became very fascinated, so based on this, in 2012 I made this scene. I had seen the movie on Star World and HBO where there were flying cars in the sky which did not have tires, but ran on magnetic field. And after seeing them, I used to wonder if such cars will really exist in the future. Well, how many people or how many children think like this? Please let me know in the comment section. After which we can see that Melina had reached there to save him. This was the same character of his dreams, whom he used to see again and again. Now on one side where Melina and Carl, i.e. Hauser, are sitting and fighting those soldiers. They try to escape while Lori chases them with the rest of his soldiers. In fact, they even changed their highway, but these policemen who had high-tech cars also had high speed, so they also started chasing them. Then Carl thinks that if we keep walking straight on the road, we will get caught later on. That is why we will have to turn off the magnetic field, and as soon as he turns off his magnet, he starts falling straight downwards and suddenly stops falling down. Before that, he starts it, due to which the vehicles lying below explode, after which he regains his balance and first picks up Melina and takes her to the address mentioned in the video. So basically, these people are using the UAV. In Britain, where Hauser had his own house, and with the help of those keys, he used to play the piano, Hua hears and understands one of his own messages, in which Hauser is telling himself that basically the scene is that the UFB people are making a very big robotic army whose job is to go to the colony and kill all the poor people living there. Tax so that the rich can have more places to live, but Mathe wants to stop the whole robot army, so he has a machine that can extract the code inside your mind, which if you can stop all those robots, then you have to meet Matthias as soon as possible. By this time, Melina has also woken up and she asks Hauser, "Are you right where Hauser?" Carl says that after all, I have a reality. Do I even know you because I have seen you in my dreams many times? On which Melina says that those were not dreams but reality. Look, there is the same mark on your and my hand. When we held hands. Then the enemies had fired at us, and since then these marks are on our hands. If these were your dreams, then maybe the marks wouldn't have been on your hands. And Melina, whose own father was Mr. Matthias, starts taking Carl with her, but then her friend Harry comes and stops her and says that, "My friend, you have to end this dream now. You are still in the same memory, you are in service, and your double agent story is about to come true. So it has been more than 8 hours since you have been sitting here, your wife is crying outside. If you are able to understand what I am saying, then go home quickly." Yes, but Melina. She says that he is lying, this is not a dream, but the real truth. We have to go to Matthias right now and remove that code from your mind. And now Carl, believing Melina's words, shoots a bullet in Harry's head. And now these people try to get out of this building by running straight, but here they're super futuristic soldiers who are of white color reach there and money orders fall on them. Now here also a very good scene comes. This fighting sequence is about to happen. The duration of the video is 30 minutes, so we will not describe it much, so we will come directly. Here's the main conclusion. After finishing this whole fight, Melina brings Hauser to her special hideout, i.e. Matthias's secret hideout. Now basically this place was completely filled with poisonous gases, so here, but even to come here, one had to wear a mask, and now after entering here, finally Hauser is able to see his boss, Matthias, who had a great machine, which was working on extracting quotes by searching the old memories of the mind. Now as soon as Hauser is made to sit on that machine, all the codes get blurred, and we are able to see Kohei-gun, who wanted to tell that Hauser, my lion, my special agent, you have done a very good job, and because of you. So finally we are able to reach Matthias, and then after a while a lot of soldiers reach there, along with whom Kohei-gun was also there, and he tells Hauser that you did a great job. So basically, Hauser, you are a double agent. Not only this, I got your memories changed so that people think that you work for the colony and want to save the colony, and we spread this false rumor that there is a code in your mind that can stop all the robotic soldiers. Now Matthias believed this false rumor, and he brought you here, but you have always been our agent. Thank you so much that today, because of you, we are able to catch Mathesul group, and soon our remaining soldiers will come here and finish off his entire team. So I will not come with us now, but Melina says that you should never trust Kohei-gun. He will put this whole world in danger, Hauser. You have to understand that you are not with him, but with us here now. At this time, all of them are captured and brought to the colony again, and preparations are underway to destroy Matthias's plan. That is, Matthias's secret hideout, by sending a lot of robotic soldiers inside the colony. But somewhere Hauser, that is, being Carl, was from Melina. He fell in love with her and wanted to take revenge of her father, Matthias from Kohei-gun, so he fits a lot of bombs inside that fall machine. Again, there is a very good fight here, and literally I would like to say that in this, the CGI VF of the movie and the graphics are top-notch. A very futuristic fictional fight is shown here. In fact, this time, Hauser does not fight a white soldier, but a black soldier, who is even more upgraded and enhanced, but this getting the chance. Hauser does hand combat with him and breaks his machinery, due to which the black soldier is completely exhausted, and then it was the turn of Kohei-gun, with whom he fights again, but this time he is inside the fall. The bombs attached started exploding slowly, and the whole machine was about to be destroyed. But before the final blast, Melina saved Hauser's life, and these people had now reached a hospital. He says that Hauser, you are my love, you have done a lot for me, but now we should go to the lot in UFB. Then Hauser finds the same mark on his hand, which was on Melina's hand, and he realizes that this is real. Melina, no, it is Lori who has come in disguise, and he shoots her, after which he finds the real Melina outside and they unite. But then we see another advertisement of the city's Rekall service. Now basically here, the end of this movie has been left to us as to whether at this time also Hauser, Carl, is living his old memories or is living in reality, and with this strong suspense, the movie ends here. I hope, guys, you liked this video explanation, and if you liked it, then please do comment and share this video as much as possible, because it really takes a lot of hard work to make such videos. And if you liked the video, then subscribe to my channel. Dream and do. Give a good comment. We will keep bringing more videos for you guys. So until then, keep watching and stay safe. See you in the next video.